All right, let's get into it. Breakfast. Well, this is breakfast and kind of a pre-workout for me, as I'll be training in about 2 hours. So let's get into it. Gotta have a scale. Like when you're younger, you can get away with just kind of guessing because your body just likes to work better than just when you get older. So all you gotta start tracking. I mean, you should when you're younger anyway, if you want to get really good results. So I'm gonna have 40 grams of protein, and then I go for a low-fat Greek yogurt, which is higher in protein. Got a few carbs in there, which carbs are not bad, especially on training days. But generally, the Greek yogurt, low fat. Yeah. Sorry, I need to have another coffee here. So we want about 400 grams of this stuff. All right, so once we've got 400 grams in, I'm just gonna give it a little mixeroonies. Get those in there. You can see the size of the bowl. It's gonna be a nice big breakfast. In the end, it's gonna be about, I don't know, close to 300 grams of carbs, maybe just under 10 grams of fat, and about 60, 70 grams of protein. It's good. Next up, strawberries. I'm gonna go for about 150 grams of the strawberries, which are really good for everything in your body. Now, just because you're watching this, and seeing what I'm eating for my breakfast and pre-workout or whatever, don't take it as gospel as what you need to do. This is just something that I've found over the years that works for me. My body loves this kind of food. It's helped me gain muscle and keep the body fat down. Because if you think about it, you look at guys like Sam Sulek and other influencers online or trainers, they eat what works for them. Like, I cannot go out and drink a 2-litre chocolate milk. It just doesn't work well for me. So just get ideas from what you see, and then test it out and see if it works for you. At the end of the day, everybody is different. We're not the same. Thankfully, because the world would be pretty boring if we were the same. So today for me is going to be a training day where I'm doing back. Just get that in there. Ooh. So on my training days, I generally allow extra carbs. So today, my carbohydrates are around about 700 grams of carbs for the day, and then about 270 grams of protein and 70 grams of fat. So once you work out and get to know what your body needs, then you can start playing around with different types of foods that you might find work for you, and you can enjoy eating as well, because that's the main thing. You've got to find something you can stick to. Because if you start restricting foods or eating just plain bland foods like chicken and rice and fish and rice, trust me, I've been there, done it, got sick of it. So I eat for what's good for the body, like fruit and foods that I don't get sick of eating. That's the most important thing. All right, we're getting close to it now. Let's get in there. One more, yes. All right, lovely jubbly. That's the strawberries done, then I'm going to bananas. Generally for bananas, I go anywhere between 350 grams to about 450 grams of bananas each time. Bananas are a really good source of carbohydrates, also full of potassium, which works really well in the body, balancing out sodium. If you've not heard about how potassium works in the body, you should look into it. The benefits from it are awesome. If you'd like to know more about it, feel free to message me. Or just like I said, go on Google. Alright. This one will do me for today. You know, what I have for breakfast, basically, it's the same every day. I have this, but the thing that changes is the amount, yeah? So on a non-training day, because my carbohydrates are nearly half, so I'd have half my breakfast. I wouldn't have, you know, 450 grams of banana. I'd be having maybe 300 grams of banana. But I try and eat the similar foods every day because the body, the stomach, the bacteria in your stomach thrive on consistency. Yeah, our bodies thrive on consistency. So if we're constantly feeding it similar foods, the bacteria becomes in harmony in our bellies. Like I eat all this, my belly might pop out a little bit, but I'm not feeling bloated all day and sick, you know what I mean? I feel good once my body's digested it. Alright, so we just give that another mix. Some blueberries. I go for frozen blueberries because I like the extra chill and crisp it gives it. So I'm going about 200 grams. Calm down, Tiger. Alright, 200 grams. More mix. Like if you do decide you want to eat this for breakfast or pre-workout, make sure you've got to give yourself at least 2 hours because yeah, if you try doing it less than 2 hours, there's a good chance that this is going to pop up in your workouts and say hello, and you do not want that. All right, now I've done that, I'm going to add some cereal, some extra fiber. I go for something with a bit of crisp, and sultanas, I like sultanas. Sultana Browns works good. I'm going to add about 150 grams of this today. All right, so now give that one final mix. You've got the nice fruity goodness, you've got some nice Greek yogurt protein, and now we're getting some nice fiber and crisp in there. You know, this is just such a good balanced breakfast. Granted, it's not for everyone, but it is for me. And I enjoy eating this, I never get sick of eating this. It's full of goodness. Voila! Now I'm going to eat this. Probably going to take me about 20, 30 minutes. I'll eat that, I'll have a coffee, and once I feel it's nice and digested, I'm going to head down to the gym. I'm going to smash it out, ripping and tearing, and then have something else to eat. Until then, I'll catch you later. Hopefully this helps give you some idea. Again, give it a try, play around with it, and see what works for you. So good.